Seneca once said, "To be everywhere is to be nowhere." In our digital age, your mind is scattered across 1,000 tabs and forgotten bookmarks, leaving you mentally bankrupt despite the abundance of information. You are losing your most valuable ideas to the void of forgetfulness. Today, we apply Stoic discipline to modern technology. I will show you how to build an AI-powered second brain, a digital fortress that captures every insight so you can stop consuming and start creating. The curse of the infinite scroll. We live in an era of digital gluttony. We consume podcasts, articles, and videos like starving travelers at a feast. Yet we leave the table feeling empty. You have 100 bookmarks you will never click. You have saved posts that serve only as a graveyard for your potential. This is the weight of the unorganized mind. We feel overwhelmed, not because we have too much to do, but because we are trying to hold too much in a vessel that was never meant to be a storage unit. Nature teaches us that a river that does not flow becomes a swamp. When you trap information without a system to move it, your mind becomes stagnant. The biological brain is a magnificent engine for creativity, but a poor filing cabinet. It is designed to have ideas, not to hold them. Every time you try to remember a random fact or a half-baked thought, you are burning the fuel meant for deep work. To reclaim your genius, you must outsource your memory. Start today by practicing the 2-minute capture. If an idea, a quote, or a solution strikes you, record it immediately into a single centralized digital inbox. Do not trust your future self to remember. Your future self has enough to deal with. Cultivating the digital soil. Most people treat their notes like a library. Static, dusty, and silent. But information is not a book to be shelved. It is a seed to be planted. In nature, growth happens through connection. The roots of one tree reach out to find the nutrients of another. Your ideas should do the same. The problem we face is siloed thinking. We keep our business ideas in one folder and our personal reflections in another, never realizing that the greatest breakthroughs happen at the intersection of different worlds. This is where the power of AI changes everything. We are no longer limited by our own ability to find connections. Modern AI tools can act as the great connector, scanning your digital fortress to find patterns you were too busy to see. Use AI-integrated note-taking platforms to resurface old thoughts when you are working on new projects. Instead of searching for a needle in a haystack, let the AI bring the needle to you. Treat your second brain as a living ecosystem. Tag your notes not by where you found them, but by how you will use them. Ask yourself, in what future scenario will this insight be my weapon? The architecture of the digital fortress. Complexity is the enemy of execution. Many of us fail to build a second brain because we make the system too difficult to maintain. We build cathedrals of folders only to get lost in the hallways. A fortress is only useful if you can find the armory when the battle begins. If your system requires hours of manual labor, you will eventually abandon it, returning to the chaos of the scattered mind. If this journey toward a clearer mind resonates with you, perhaps consider joining our circle by subscribing. It is a quiet way to ensure these insights continue to find their way to you, helping us grow this community of intentional thinkers together. To build a fortress that lasts, adopt the PARA method: projects, areas, resources, and archives. Projects are the seeds you are growing right now. Areas are the gardens you tend long-term, like health or finances. Resources are the tools in your shed. Archives are the things that have served their purpose. Use AI to automate the sorting process. Let it summarize the long-form content you capture so you only keep the distilled essence. Your job is to be the architect, not the janitor. Spend your energy on high-level design and let the technology handle the heavy lifting, from consumption to creation. The ultimate goal of a second brain is not to become a walking encyclopedia. It is to become a creator. We have become a generation of professional consumers, perpetually preparing to start, but never actually launching. We wait for the perfect amount of knowledge, not realizing that knowledge without action is just a sophisticated form of procrastination. In the natural cycle, the harvest must follow the planting. If you only take in and never give out, you are breaking the law of the harvest. Your AI-powered second brain is your forge. When you sit down to create, you are no longer staring at a blank page. You are standing before a reservoir of your own best thoughts, organized and ready for battle. Use AI to help you synthesize your notes into drafts to bridge the gap between a raw idea and a finished product. Set a strict ratio for yourself. For every hour of consumption, give back 30 minutes of creation. Use what you have gathered to build something that didn't exist yesterday. The fortress is built. The tools are sharp. Your mind is finally free to do what it was born to do, to imagine, to solve, and to lead. You are no longer everywhere and nowhere. You are here, focused and formidable. Go forth and create with the strength of two brains behind you. If you found peace in this path, stay with us for the next step of the journey. Until then, remain steady.